What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Guess what? Today we are finally starting on the race truck. I know I've been saying that forever. Kind of been lying about it a little bit because we were waiting on some parts, but today we're gonna get the transmission put into the truck along with the new torque converter, the cross member, the conversion harness, all kinds of stuff. So for the first time ever, the Mustang is not gonna be in the trailer, but instead we're gonna be loading up the Silverado into the trailer for the first time. I could not believe it.
I like that truck, man.
God dang, son, look at that.
This thing is tight.
That is close. Wait, hang on. It's a truck. Hold on.
You can do it.
Oh, what's up?
You open that escape door, it'll let the door open a little bit more.
Bro, what? I can just hop right out now. That is a tight fit. Oh my. I don't care though. We got it loaded up in the trailer. So give us just a second. We're gonna get it all strapped down. Then we're gonna go down to the shop, get this thing put up on a lift. I am so excited. I cannot wait. And now we need to get this transmission out of here and get it loaded up into the trailer. Since we're not going that far, it shouldn't go anywhere. We'll just set it right around here in this area. Well guys, we got everything loaded up in the trailer that we're gonna need. We gotta grab a few more tools and then we're gonna be on our way. So give me just a second and we're gonna be gone. We're parked behind this Family Dollar right here. And we're on this kind of like slope right here. That way we can just push the truck down the slope and it just should roll easily into the trailer. So anyways, we're gonna get the truck unloaded. We're gonna pull it over there to the shop and get started with this swap. My mirrors are folded in right now so I can't see anything. This is sketchy. Hey Daniel, I like your GoPro.
I like your GoPro.
Look at Daniel, how ugly, dude.
There it went.
Look at this man. Yeah, do not drop that either. That would suck a whole ass. Yeah, if he dropped it and broke the transmission. All right, guys, we have made it. This is Charlie's Auto Repair, by the way. If you guys need anything done and you're near North Louisiana, please come check this guy out. He is helping me out a ton by letting me use his lift today. All right, so we are under the truck right now. You see the header right here? The header, unfortunately, was welded to some kind of little crossover pipe, which normally should be bolted in, but they welded it in. So we're gonna have to cut this crossover pipe out of the way so that the transmission can drop out. And it looks like I'm gonna be getting some new headers on this thing because we're not gonna leave those welded right there. We need to cut this, dude. We need to cut this out the way first. There we go. Gary. Let me borrow that, what were you loosening these with? Yeah. Now we've got to loosen these back U-joint bolts. Once we loosen these off, we can pull the whole entire drive shaft out, plain and simple. Work truck, work truck. Oh, Harry got the snap on, look at that. Sweet. All right, here we go. Let's pop this thing out. Hopefully, maybe not. All right, now slide it out. Oh, it's dripping. Harry.
Oh, put it back in, baby.
Put it back in, hurry. We made a mess. Sorry, we'll clean it up. What time is it? It is 11:40. We have to be done here by 5. So we've got a little bit over 5 hours left to get this thing out. We've got one more plug right here. Little plug right there. Move that out the way. Is this the harness that we're gonna use for the conversion adapter thing?
Yeah, it's gonna plug into that.
It's gonna plug into that, then plug into the 480. Cool. Oh, I love this song. Lightning crashes. What is that? Oh, dude, what? Here, we reuse this bracket right here?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
This is the cable for the
shifter linkage?
Yeah.
Okay, got you. I'm learning automatic transmissions as we go. Show us how you do that.
Yeah.
It's shifting gears right now?
Yeah.
What? So we've got to turn the flex plate, and to do that, we've got to take off this little skid plate to get to the crank in order to turn the flex plate, and then once we turn the flex plate, then we can take out each bolt. Yeah, we might not be turning the crank pulley. That was a 12 point.
Yeah, it just looks funny.
Since we don't have a socket to fit up in the front to get the crank pulley, we're just gonna put the drive shaft back in and turn the whole entire transmission like this. All right, turn it, Austin.
Oh, it's probably in neutral. Go all the way back. That'll be first. Try it, Austin.
He's been spinning it. So you want to take the drive shaft back out? You want to get those giant pry bars? That's how we're gonna take them out.
Yep.
So now we got access to one of these little nuts up there. You see that right there? Yeah, there's gonna be a few of those. We gotta take them out for the flex plate. That's what that is? Once we get that out.
That's for your torque converter, right?
Okay, that's for the torque converter. Oh yeah, the flex plate bolts are gonna be on the center, huh? The outside is for the torque converter to bolt to the flex plate. How are we gonna get to that? I don't think that's gonna work. We could try it. Oh, bruh. It's not gonna loosen it at all.
Watch.
No, you're turning the, oh, well, I was wrong. Hang on, where's the pry bar? All right.
And then through that hole, just hold the flywheel.
All right.
My snap-on tools, dog.
All right, now we got to rotate it around to get 3 more out, right?
Yep.
Tres más. Harry's Puerto Rican, by the way, in case you can't tell. Dude, dog, let's just get a socket. All right, or strip it. That works too. You don't have a 15 millimeter wrench? Bro, no, that's looked like strip central right there. Don't even look at that. Bro, this whole Craftsman's jank.
It's jank?
Yeah, dog.
No, bro, it's just a swivel head.
It takes so long to, look.
Oh yeah, that's why they don't break though. You can put extra torque on them.
Oh, no. No. Yeah, let me see that.
Anyway, you'll see it. It's a second shot.
Oh, Austin with the clutch. All right, there we go. I almost got the second bolt off the flex plate. Oh, look at that. Second bolt off. All right, we got a few more bolts to get out. Austin, just barely a little bit more. Right there is perfect. Well, no, a little bit, tiny more. There we go. Oop. Almost dropped it in the bucket. We got all 3 of the converter bolts out right there. Now we're just going to take out all the bell housing bolts, get that out. Then after that, we can pull that cross member, drop it down the back. We can swivel the whole entire motor and trans down to get the top bolts out. And then we can just pull the transmission out after that, it looks like. Yeah, dude, what is that? Oh, I know, I can see
You're
it.
supposed to wet it. They didn't do that.
Which one are you on? All right, we're about to take the cross member off. We got the Milwaukee. This thing is unsolvable, I swear. Okay, left the bolts in there. Now we got to take out. There's only 1 at the bottom. I thought there was 2. There we go. Do we need to put? Yes. Yeah, I was about to say before we do that, let's put the jack underneath it. Houston, we have contact. Okay, so now pull out these bolts.
We still have.
Oh, so right. Okay, so now that we have the transmission cross member out, we need to lower the transmission down. I just dripped that on my hand again. We need to lower the transmission, the back of it down. That way we can get to the top bolts. There we go, Harry. Fit 20 extensions in there.
Yeah. Yo, where's that?
Where's the Craftsman, bro? There's the Craftsman.
You don't have a breaker bar?
No.
That is our breaker bar, dude. Shut up. Look at that. See that? Broke it. There we go. There we go. It's in there. It's turning. There we go. Bam. Got 1 bolt out. We're getting this thing strapped down to the transmission jack now, so hopefully it doesn't fall off and kill us.
Oh, whoa.
Well, I think it's separated.
All right.
Where did that come from?
Dipstick.
It's still attached to the motor somehow. Oh, look. Let's see 1 more. There we go. Oh, there went a dipstick. Heck yeah, bro. Got us a 4060. So yeah, we're gonna have to extend back one of these all the way back to the other one on this 4080 over here. See how on the new trans, instead of having these 2 fittings right here, there's 1 way back here. We're gonna have to extend back one of these lines to get the cooling for the transmission line back here.
All right, we need to take these off. Before you do that, I want to show you.
Bro, get your little 3/8 impact out of here. Get your little. It sounds like it's hurting, bro. You're gonna kill it, man. I got my whole Milwaukee. Pull it out. Come on, Austin. There we go. Is this? No, this isn't the spacer, huh?
No, that's the crank. That's the crank.
That's the back of the crank?
Yeah.
What? That's pretty cool.
Yes, sir. That's the
At least you know your rear main seal's nice and healthy.
Is it though?
I mean, it looks brand new.
Hey, whoa, bro. Don't talk bad about this rear main seal.
Looks like it's leaking.
So I think that might be transmission fluid.
No, it's leaking out of there for sure.
Wait till it blows up, then we'll worry about it.
I mean, we should have thought about this because we could have replaced it right here. So easy.
This is all you do? What, just pop it out and
Yeah.
then press in a new one? I
Yeah.
didn't know it was that simple.
So wait, they had a 4060 flex plate on there?
Yeah, see, longer.
Oh, got you. 4080 bolt, 4060 bolt. Oh yeah, the spacer's on the back right there.
Yes, sir.
What does that say? Look at that.
That says 6.0, baby. Look at that.
6.0L.
Okay, thanks, Daniel. Harry, flex plate goes on like this, right? Spacer towards the motor.
Yeah. Why does it show the thing broken?
They're probably saying if you put it on wrong, it's gonna break. Does this align a certain way or anything? Or can I just throw it in there? Just throw it in there. Harry, I trust you way too much, bro. All right, we gotta torque these, right? Were we supposed to torque or put Loctite on these?
No, they already had them. That red stuff.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right, I like how Harry just knows the number on like off the top of his head. 74 foot-pounds. Hey, I need a 15, I think. Hey, Harry, how many foot-pounds of torque you got? That much?
Bro, that's like, that thing, no, nigga.
I'm not, I'm just tightening them down.
That thing is about to like 16 ugga-duggas over what we need.
So wait, should we leave the dipstick in there? You gotta feel it from the dipstick? I don't know how this works, bro. Oh, yeah. Spin that one more time, let's hear it. I just wanna hear it one more time. Oh, yeah, it's whoosh, whoosh. I'm gonna check it out, see what it looks like.
Tuck it down in there, see if there's any fluid.
That looks very, very thin. It doesn't feel like thick like gear oil normally is. Yeah, let's just drain it.
I bet you those bearings
It's not
are
gonna
shot.
hurt anything to change it.
Yeah, that's what let's say. This rear end was apparently also just built recently.
Cabrón, salta en medio, puñeta.
Yeah, let's say it
That's kinda
doesn't look
looking at it.
terrible.
It's not diamond dusted. That's nice.
I see bubbles. Oh, wee.
Dusted.
Oh, that's a lot of metal.
That's
That's a lot of damage.
that's more than just wear. That's gross.
Yeah, that's bad. Well, like I said, they told me told me that this was just built.
You can grab it and move the hole.
Oh yeah,
You're probably hearing the ring and pinion making noise then.
That
The thing
makes
is,
sense.
It'll do that till the day it dies.
really?
As long as it's not bearings whirring at you. Oh, dude, until it breaks from putting too much power to the ground, it's not going to hurt you going down the road.
All right, guys, we'll see. It's a couple months at least. So
Of life?
you said worst case, you got a couple months if you go to the track and beat on it.
Okay. All right, you're not even gonna fill it up first? No. Nah. Poe. Hello, Poe.
Hey, how much do you need?
How much do we need? 4 quarts for the back? 3 quarts.
3 quarts of 75.90.
Make sure, yeah.
Full synthetic.
Full synthetic. It's not want to go in the second notch?
You gotta f with them.
Come on, Harry. You're supposed to be good with your hands, man. Okay, Harry, you hold this. Let me give it a shot.
You just gotta spin it, because there's a bunch of different plates in there that you have to get them into. I already got it in for sure one.
Don't look over here. We know what we're doing.
Trying to
You
find.
should really see that from this angle.
It won't slide all the way in there, man.
Just kind of wiggle it like you're doing and turn while you're doing it.
Oh, there it goes.
went.
Push
Yep.
it.
That was
Yep, there it goes.
Usually it drops 3 times.
Yeah.
Are you serious?
So that was one.
You
What?
got the first one, then it drops the second time, then it finally seats in a third time.
Oh, there it goes.
There it is. Go with your third drop.
It's like the Da Vinci Code we're over here solving.
This is like a Solve 5 game, dog.
So we didn't need to put
Wait,
fluid
we
in
gotta
here
fill it.
first either.
No, you don't. Wait till you get ready to start it.
Okay, got you.
So just pour 8 quarts in it, start it up for like 10 seconds, shut it off.
Okay.
And then pour in your last 3-4 quarts. A lot of these 80s take a good 12 quarts
Right.
on a factory cooler. Lift your rear end off the ground, put it in drive, let it shift through all the gears.
We're gonna have to get it tuned for this transmission before we can even do any of that, huh? Because it's got the 4060 tune on it right now.
Oh yeah, you don't
So-
want to run it at all.
Dang. Okay, so we got to do this in steps then.
Put 8 quarts in it.
Put 8 quarts in it. Start it, but we got to get it tuned before we can start it.
Start it for 10 seconds, shut it off, put the last 4 quarts in it, start it again,
And then that's what the
shut it off again, pick up the tires, run it through the
The
gears.
only way we can pick up the tires and run it through the gears is we got a drive shaft.
God, I forgot about
Hey,
that.
we need to drop this.
A drive
down.
shaft.
We gotta drop it down some. We can't go that high with it.
Yeah, it does. Dude, it goes so much higher
No,
than that.
no. We had to drop the truck down to take the other one
Daniel,
down.
that goes way higher, dude. Check it up, bro.
It has a whole nother level.
Yeah, it's got a whole other extension that comes out of that. You did torque the flex plate, right?
Yeah.
Okay, flex plate's torqued.
He torqued.
They said that.
All right. They said they did. That's good enough. This might be maxed out.
Oh, wow.
Daniel, shut up. Oh, it's all good. We good. Yeah, drop it down a whole bunch just to get it out the way. No, not the truck.
No, the transmission.
You scaring me.
Drop that.
You're scaring me. Okay, hang on. Should we finish the rear end first?
Going on.
Yeah, we got too much stuff going on. Yeah, we're just going back and forth between the front and the back.
I got the drinks.
You got the, that's not drinks. Okay, this one's about to slide in now. Yep, there it is. You did what?
The dipstick.
So you should have had the dipstick up in there before you put the transmission in.
Oh, damn. They forgot to put the dipstick in, so I'm migrated back here now. I say that. I was part of them. I forgot to put it in there too. See, I got all the gasket off already. So we got our diff cover here. The diff cover is all cleaned up. We've got the gasket removed off of it. Dana went ahead and got all off of this as well. Why'd you have a scraper? Why'd you just walk up with a scraper like you were about to do something?
I don't know how I ended up with it in my hand is the thing.
Dude, if you saw the health of this, it's
It
not.
looked like a giant mushroom tip. Like
Yeah,
this.
this all right here was like a good ½ inch thick
It
of
looked
metal
like
shavings.
something that would grow on like some old lady's chin. Like, you know, like really big.
Nope, just.
Wait for him to get the bolts in the transmission, jack up on the transmission, then it'll go right in.
Yeah. What'd you think you were pushing up on?
Bruh, I was like, bro, this thing is freaking tight right here on the sides.
So we are not gonna have our dust shield on this side since, you know, race truck, and this is gonna be exposed. So we're gonna have to turn this crank here in just a second to turn the flex plate, tighten up our billet converter right here. But after that, we're getting close to being done. We've got all the electrical hooked up. Daniel's back here torquing down with German specs. Cool. Roll it some more. You know how long she's been around watching this happen? Oh, Harry, I said roll it a little bit more.
No, you
No,
said
he
roll
said
it
roll it some
Or
more.
did say something.
Roll it some more. Like, not.
Keep spinning it. Don't stop.
Roll some more. Harry said, all right, we'll roll it all the way around. I don't know what number we're on. Yeah, we're on 1 then 4. We're trying to torque down the converter bolts on the flex plate. So, okay, hang on. I'm talking the slightest bit more, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Hang on. Daniel, shut up. Give it a one more. Give it a one more bump. This does not mean the whole way around. This means Oh, Harry, dude.
That was barely in the turn.
I barely bumped it, I swear. Look, it's still up there. It didn't even ratchet.
You're lucky. I still get to get the end on it. Now we've got to go back. We drew out a little diagram here.
You want to start
There's 6 total bolts. We have to tighten them in a star pattern. So
You want to start with 4 since it's already at 28?
yeah, let's start with 4. Wait, is that on 4? Yeah, it's on 4 already.
Just did 4.
Wait, what?
The numbers. The numbers, Mason.
Numbers, Mason.
Okay, so we're just gonna start with 4. Hang on. You said 32, right? Dude, that is not tight for these converter bolts, man. That's so loose.
Where did we get these numbers from?
Daniel will out. See, if it was me doing it, if I was in the garage by myself, nobody else was around, I'd be with like a 1/2-inch breaker bar. All right, now we gotta tighten up this one to 32. Why is that already tightened? I just did 5, now we gotta do 2. Okay. Roll it around to 2. Okay, right there. All right, now we need to roll it around to 6. Can y'all check torque specs to make sure that we're tightening up this to the right?
Did you look it up, Daniel, or did you just guess?
Okay, 3. Now keep rolling it around. Perfect. Last bolt, and then we are done. There we go. Now all of these are torqued to 32 foot-pounds, which is apparently what it's supposed to be torqued to, right? Okay, according to Daniel, we have it torqued down to the right specs. Okay, so this has been kind of rushed, but I apologize. Check it out. This is what we're working with so far. We've got the cross member in, and we've got the whole transmission bolted up now. The converter is put in, as well as our new flex plate up front. They're working on getting the starter put back in up there. This thing is leaking oil so bad. It's gonna be all right though.
We'll just put more in it.
Race truck. We did get the rear diff resealed back up after checking it out inside of there, finding a bunch of metal, but it's gonna be all right too. Now all we need is a new drive shaft because the Bluetooth drive shaft doesn't really hold up to a lot of power. No, we're gonna leave the transcooler lines out for right now because me and Perry are gonna have to, we're gonna have to fab up our own. Hey, make sure you watch Austin, make sure that he knows what he's doing. I've never worked with Austin, so I don't know if I trust him yet. If you trust him, then I trust him. Wow, you look so beautiful. It's such high quality. Look at you.
This wonderful white light.
Such a nice analyzation of. And again, like you guys saw, for some reason the doofuses welded the header to the mid pipe instead of bolting it in like normal. So all of this is welded. So we're gonna have to get new headers and a whole new exhaust system on the truck, but that's gonna be okay. This is outdated stuff anyways. It's gonna sound much better with the new stuff. Isn't that right, Poe?
It'll sound great.
It's gonna sound great.
Choppy.
It's gonna be very choppy. I mean, we really could use the headers, chop them, and turn them down.
If you want a truck to sound like literally sex, then that's what you need to do.
Especially this whole big cam on it. Yeah, dude, you could literally come down a little bit and just turn them down. We're gonna figure something out with the exhaust for sure. Daniel, what you think? Are we good?
Yeah.
We're good. All right. Well, we triple checked over everything, and the truck is finally coming down. We've got to take our dipstick here for the transmission and feed it up through the tube wherever that's gonna be whenever we. Harry, where's the tube for the transmission dipstick? Oh, that's perfect, bro. That's not bad at all. All right, man. Now you know what we need? We need to go ahead and hook this nitrous back up. So yeah, we're getting nitrous back on here. Now that we've got the truck pretty much all done, we're gonna have to back the truck all the way around outside to the front of the building and push it into the trailer across the street here in just a second. This is gonna suck. It is freezing cold outside, and everybody's about to have to team effort push this thing while I steer it.
Good. Cut it. Otherwise you're not gonna make the door.
Hang on, watch that side.
Watch your nose. Cut it hard.
All right.
With the hard right about now.
All right, here we go. We are crossing the road now. Harry is gonna have to pull me in straight.
Hey, a little bit that way, just a little bit. Keep going.
Okay, we have the truck in the trailer right now. We're gonna strap it all down. Oh crap, it's cold. And then we're gonna head back home. Whoo, man. We've got everything that we need back here as well, all the extra parts and everything. So we're gonna have to look over that in the next few days. Dude, we're gonna have to wait till it warms up. It's way too cold out here. Despite it being -5 degrees out here, it is a very successful day. We finally got the trans put into the truck that I have been talking about forever now. All we've got to do now is get a drive shaft. Then we've got to patch up a few more wiring things underneath the truck. But as far as that goes, everything is done. We got the rear diff fluid checked. ATF is ready to be put in as soon as we get the tune put on the truck. Everything like that. Oh my God, I'm about to get hit. Anyways, guys, that is probably going to be the end of today's video. I'm sorry, but it is way too cold to keep recording. We're about to jump in the truck, head back home. Next video, we will have a good update for you guys of what all was done on the truck today, if it was a little bit hard to follow, and everything else after that we will be doing in the next video. So a few more things to go, and then this thing will be ready to go rip on nitrous for the first time, but keep that a secret. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Until next time.